Syrian warfare. Well, guys, we've had a lot of games on this channel and a lot that have caused quite a bit of controversy, but maybe this will be the one to top it all off. I want to thank Archangel quickly for actually getting this game for me. It was his birthday, so happy birthday, Archangel. And as a show of support, he purchased the game, so I really appreciate it. We're going to jump into the game, guys. I'm just going to stick with normal right now. We recommend you start this difficulty level if you haven't played yet.
Who would have thought it would all turn out like this? It seemed like everything was so far from us. Civil disturbances, people with guns under a black banner. We thought it was somewhere far away, on the other side of the TV screen. Our village seemed too small to be affected by this. After all, what kind of conflict could you have with a shoemaker from the edge of town that you went to school with? Or with the baker's children from the neighboring street that played soccer with your children in the evenings? We were so naive then. I remember that night, our last quiet evening. We had used all my accumulated vacation time and taken a long trip. Our second honeymoon, as my wife called it. We'd just come home. It was the last night I could sit at home just watching TV.
Anwar, dear, come to bed.
Yes, of course. I just wanted to get caught up to speed. It's been almost a month since I watched the news.
You have to be at work early tomorrow, but you remember. So what's new?
Nothing important. I've already turned it off.
Wow. So this is obviously with respect to who would fight against terror in Syria. I think that's a pretty honorable, message. I mean, for a game that's going to touch upon a subject this in depth that catch the feels with this stuff, and certainly it's a serious conflict. But it's important to take a look at what these guys have done. Okay, here we go.
Salam, Wazir.
Anwar, I'm happy to hear from you. Are you already on your way to work?
Yes, Captain. First day back on the job.
Well, hurry. A lot has happened in the month you were gone. When you get here, we'll take a service vehicle and check out the outskirts of the city. Civilians have been calling in tips about strange people there.
Okay, Wazir. I'm coming.
Okay, guys, so it's just showing us kind of the movement here. It looks like a right click is to target, double right click. Let's take a look here. Rotate vehicle, mouse button to zoom. Use the mouse wheel. The camera can also be controlled by the navigational keys. I think that's a little weird. I have to admit, if you don't have a mouse wheel, to have to use insert, home, delete, end, etc. But that's fine. So we're going to try to reach the police station. To make a character or squad enter a vehicle, select the unit and right mouse click on the vehicle. Pretty simple stuff. So I guess I'm going to select Wazir. If this is Wazir, I'm just assuming. And we're going to get right click in that vehicle. It doesn't seem to be working yet. Reach the police station. Come on, Wazir. So I am right-clicking, or left-clicking him and right-clicking the vehicle. Maybe we need to select a different vehicle. Is that possible? Figure this out. Okay, here we go, guys. So we're actually selecting this guy right here, Amin. Wasp1 is his name. And now one thing that I'm noticing right away is that the actual, the zoom-in is pretty small. Now, I don't usually mind, and I think you guys know that because I absolutely love these kind of games with this kind of view. So we're going to get to the police station and see what happens next. So very, very interesting. Obviously, camera angles here were kind of reminding me a little bit of Men of War Assault Squad 2, or just Men of War Assault Squad. We're going to jump in here and get to Wazir.
Hi, Chief.
Okay, so we're of course going to exit the vehicle at this point. I hope I didn't run over Wazir. This is definitely a problem. If we run over Wazir, let's get back in the vehicle. Back up. Once again, we got the Syrian flag on the police station, of course. Okay, stop, exit. Come on, boys. Okay, so we're gonna go into the police station, of course. Kind of showing us how to garrison a building, I guess. That makes sense for sure. and see what's up here. Oh, I know what we have to do. We have to get into the police vehicle, but I do like that, of course, you can garrison these buildings. We can see Wazir up there kind of waiting for the police chief, although I think both of these guys have to get the hell out of the building and into the vehicle.
Hey, Chief, hop in and let's go.
All right, roger that. So right away we're seeing that it's definitely like a story-driven game, which I think for a game like this is
How was your
tough.
vacation?
We went to visit my wife's relatives in Lebanon. Sea and sun. It was good. I wanted to get back home, though. They show so much on TV.
It's worse than it looks on TV. Some armed men and clerics from the other places have been exciting people. The nearby police station blew up. The military put up roadblocks.
Yeah, I saw. What does Wahid want?
I don't know. Someone shot up an army convoy near his town. Maybe he wants to talk about that. We'll find out soon enough.
So the path seems to be sort of drawn already. It kind of reminds me of older strategy games from Strategy First, that company. I don't know if you guys remember those guys, but definitely interesting so far.
Stop here and wait for me. I'll have my radio on just in case, so you'll hear everything that goes down.
Chief,
Very
if it's
well.
that serious, shouldn't I go with you?
Here we go, guys.
Anwar, where are you? Ilyas, is that you? What, did you miss me? I took the chief to meet someone on the outskirts of town. I'm still there, waiting. Already back on the job, eh? Come back soon. We're about to have tea. Oh, are you on duty today? Great. I think the chief will be finished soon, and we'll head back. Keep the kettle hot.
Oh my goodness, I see militants. They're either good guys or bad guys, I'm not sure.
It's good to see you, Wahid. Who are these people? Why are they armed?
Hello, Wazir. It's good to see you too. They're my new friends, and if you're smart, they'll be yours too.
What are you talking about?
The times are changing. These men are a new force I'm working with. In times like these, it's better to be a free agent, Wazir. They've got funds, weapons, and basically endless support from abroad. You watch TV, you know what's going on. The government is falling. I'm offering you the chance to join the winning side before it's too late. They won't touch you or your men. They might cut up a few of the Christians in your town, but that's just for show.
Wow.
It won't be
Okay.
significant, and they'll make you the leader. What do you say?
You were easily bought. You still can't forgive the higher-ups for not making you a colonel and sending you to Damascus, can you? And now here's your chance to get revenge, eh, Wahid? You won't be working in my town, not while I and my men are around.
Don't be so naive, Wazir. You said yourself, while I'm around. What do you think these men are here for? Damascus only has a few weeks left. We've been given enough money and arms to make us unstoppable. Yesterday we took out an army convoy near my town, and now our main forces are on the way. What will you be able to do against tanks?
I'm sick of all this talk. Either he gives the command for his men to lay down their arms or I...
Anwar, did you get all that? Get back to the station and sound the distress call. Get ready for an attack.
Wow, guys.
Ilyas,
I
Ilyas,
had
they
a
killed the
feeling
boss.
that was going to
Those
happen,
jackals
and now,
killed
of
Wazir.
course,
And
Anwar is
what do
going to
you
have to
mean?
stand
Who killed
up
him?
to these
I didn't see them, I only heard the conversation.
This is going to be rough.
Wazir said something about men with weapons. They told him we had to let them into our city. Sound the alarm, take up defense.
Got it. I'm already raising our defenses. We got a platoon out for training that set out this morning, but I can't reach them now. Try to go find them and bring them back into the city. We'll have to hold out until then.
Yes, I'm on my way to them, hold on.
Okay, guys, buildings offer excellent cover for infantry, and I do think that in this case the tutorial is very, very strong. So the police station shouldn't be abandoned. We can pause the game at any point by pressing the space key. Pretty simple, straightforward stuff. And we have to defend the police station.
Hello, Karim.
Ilyas, do you know what time it is? Why are you calling so early?
Get up. We need you at work, ASAP.
It's my day off. What happened?
The chief is dead. Some dogs attacked this city. And Anwar went out for reinforcements, and we're defending the station.
Oh my
Do you
goodness,
have
look
your
at that.
rifle
It
with
has
you?
begun, guys.
Of course I do. Okay, my brother. I will be there soon.
Come on, men. Alright, so we're trying to defend the police station, obviously, here. And I already am seeing, just pretty decent gunfire sounds, I have to say.
Who's there?
Mahmoud, brother, it's me, Ilyas. We've been attacked.
Okay, we got some more guys approaching the police station. Our own guys.
Who attacked us?
Very neat.
I don't know, but there are a lot of them, and they've come with combat vehicles. Wazir said you have an RPG buried in your yard from the war with Israel?
What kind of Arab would I be if I didn't have an RPG buried in my yard?
Jeez.
I'll get my sons and I'll be
I have
there
to say,
soon.
like, a lot of the actual back and forth messaging on the game's a bit intense, to put it simply. So here we go, guys. We're just basically defending that police station. Looks like we wiped out that first group of attackers. I'm assuming we've got more on the way. I mean, if I had to guess, of course, I'm not 100% sure. And what's this? Looks like an enemy combat vehicle. Yes, definitely. Nice. So we've got engine damage, and we got a few more police officers over here moving in. Very, very cool. And look at that. They actually have to
The enemy
like,
took one of the buildings on the way. We can take it back.
For some of these
Get to
locations.
Ilyas, did you hear? We and our detachment are returning from the checkpoint. We've got a flat tire on the pickup, but the soldiers brought us an Ural.
And water! It's a massacre over here! Hurry!
So definitely building-to-building combat. We can use smoke grenades to protect our soldiers and vehicles. Projectiles fired through smoke screens are very inaccurate, both for you and your enemy. Interesting, guys. So it's kind of just giving like basic tutorial of the game, I think, which is quite interesting. And we've got to try to take this medium building, which I think we just took, now that it's got the blue barrier or tiles around it. And indeed, look at that. The police are now in control of this building. Pretty awesome stuff. And kind of lets us know how to use some of the important parts of the game. So I definitely want to get these guys over at the police station.
Great. It's going to be a little tight with ammunition. So that Ural's going to come in handy.
Okay, so transport vehicles can carry infantry squads, and some transport vehicles can replenish ammunition. So I'm definitely going to drive that transport vehicle directly to the police station, and hopefully hold off the attack. Let's see. Come on, Woodall. Alright, careful, don't get shot. And so far, the combat itself really does feel like Syrian warfare combat, just building to building, constant fire. You don't know who your enemy is, who your friend is. And we're going to make sure to drive this guy right here. The game does seem to have a real pinpoint, precise location for where you need to put the vehicles, which is a little frustrating. Let me stop here.
البنزين بكفي راح نركب السيارة.
Alright, some more attackers. And I think I'm just going to pull the vehicle in. Could definitely see some pathfinding issues in the game so far. Let's go ahead and stop. Exit the vehicle. Pretty awesome. So we're going to get these guys into the police station, guys. And we're still waiting to take out these enemy units. There we go.
Brother, stay inside! Look how many of these jackals are here! They are well prepared! The station is well defended, it shouldn't fall!
Fire, boys. And yes, they are all over the place. They're actually attacking from multiple locations. They've got technicals here. Those of you that don't know, technicals are basically vehicles with machine guns on the back. Just absolutely awesome. So right now, we're kind of just following the story itself. But the story is fascinating. We are trying to hold the police station. I'm going to get the vehicle through inside as well. They're going to have to move quickly. Keep firing, boys. Like, you can also see over here the type of ammo being used, the type of grenades being used. I wonder, can we throw one of these grenades? Throw the grenade. Nice! Oh, ho, ho. That's definitely an RPG shot. Unbelievable, guys.
Strange armed men have taken the mosque. They've desecrated the house of Allah. People, gather up.
They invaded the city from the other side. If they manage to regroup there, they'll cut through the city like a knife. We have to take back the mosque to keep that from happening.
They're desecrating our mosque. We must expel the blasphemers in Allah's name.
Okay, so now, of course, I'm guessing we have to go ahead and capture the mosque. So far, though, still dealing with attackers from the front. I'm not going to leave this position until I absolutely have to. And the mosque is going to be ahead of us. So I'm going to go ahead and move these guys out. I guess the police station becomes not nearly as important here. Let's grab a squad. Guess we can only grab a few of these guys. I don't think we can grab all of them at once. The vehicle crew as well. There we go. So interesting, yeah. I'm thinking that we can only use a few of these guys to take like the mosque. Let's go for it. And I'm not taking a vehicle. I'm just going to go on foot. Okay, we can't forget the smoke grenade here. So we've got smoke. We could definitely pop that and start taking fire. And once again, it's got that health bar, a lot like those strategy first games. So we can see the ISIS flag, or the ISIL flag over here on top of the building. It's easier to capture them directly than to try to slowly kill its defenders. When assaulting, try to outnumber your enemy. Use squads with good CQC skills and cover their approach with smoke screens. So we're definitely going to cover our approach with some smoke. There we go, throwing the smoke grenade. Pop in. Okay, they're popping over. Come on, boys. So I guess if we disable firing mode, maybe we can charge position. A lot of stuff going on. No, let's turn firing mode back on. One of these guys has an RPG on his back.
Listen to the shouts from outside!
Right,
I think the people are storming the mosque themselves!
They'll just get butchered. We have to help them.
There we go, they're throwing grenades in there, and it definitely looks like our boys are now trying to retake this building.
Hello, who is it?
Go, boys.
This is Majid Butcher. We're storming the mosque. We can't let those hounds desecrate our sacred place. Help us!
One of our guys just got taken out, and it looks like we now have control over another group of men, if I'm not mistaken. So let's try to grab these guys. And we're going to have to go straight for that mosque, guys. Grab some more men. Grab some more men, of course. Really fascinating stuff here. I'm thinking we should still keep a few units over by the police station. We don't want to send everyone out, but I guess I'll keep one unit there. I don't know if that's enough. And we're going to grab the guys we do have, and look at that, guys. Definitely looks like our men are retaking the mosque from what I can see. Got an enemy technical, though, firing at us from afar. We're going to try to put down a bunch of fire on that technical. Let's hope that our boys have an RPG. And in fact, we can see we've got a heat missile right here, a high explosive round. Press the button to forbid the use of ammo. We don't want to do that. So let's go ahead and open fire here. Get a little closer, not too close. I'm actually going to use that smoke. Nice shot! Oh, yes. Chassis damage, engine damage, of course. We're going to go ahead and keep moving over here, and we're going to take the building across from the mosque. But I think with this one, I can just open fire on it significantly, because our men are definitely all down for firing on this vehicle here. One of them is behind the vehicle over there. And I'm going to go ahead and go off the charge. Let's go, boys.
Come in, Wazir. This is Aldin. What's going on?
Colonel, this is Lieutenant Anwar Amin. Captain Wazir is dead. We're under attack.
What? Did those devils get to you too? Ah, Wazir was a good man. Report the situation over there, Lieutenant.
The enemy has been attacking us since morning. They seem to be terrorist groups. They're well armed and they're attacking from multiple sides. We're holding the entrances to the city, but I'm not sure how much longer we'll be able to do it.
Understood, Lieutenant. Hold on, and I'll ask the Army to send you some backup. In the meantime, I'll send you whatever I can find here.
So definitely a lot of craziness here, guys. We can call in reinforcements during missions. To do that, press the corresponding button that'll appear above the unit panel and drag units from the reserve or garrison list. Let's see. Sorry, guys. It's like 4 in the morning. Reserve or garrison list to the vanguard list. Getting a unit from the reserve or area costs command points, so plan carefully. Using the spyglass button, you can place squads in transport vehicles or change vehicle crews. Wow. Okay. Seems a little more interesting, to say the least. We need to obviously go ahead and protect the police station. So I'm guessing we go ahead and we select the police station. We select the vanguard crew, and this is pretty cool. So police squad with RPG, police snipers. I'm going to grab a few of both and grab them into the... I'm going to put one in garrison and one in vanguard. Just kind of mess these up a bit. So let's go ahead. Still had more units to combat. No. So let's go ahead and send in police snipers. We'll garrison this area with the squad. We don't have enough command points for the transport. Fair enough. Well, we've got what we've got. Still add more units to combat. So I guess we bring that over from the garrison to the vanguard. Let's see. I probably should have listened, or shouldn't I? Vanguard is made of units that will be sent to the mission. The vanguard's composition is limited to command's orders. And garrison is formed by the forces you have available. You could send units from the garrison to the vanguard or to the reserve. Okay, so let's try to split this up a bit. We're going to send these guys to the mission. I think we're just going to stick with this. Yes, we may not be doing it correct, but look at that. So now we can separate these guys as we wish.
We have arrived. Great. Take up your positions and prepare to fight.
So
the enemy is regrouping to attack again.
Select the location we want to send them to. We have to defend the mosque's territory and the police station's territory. So I'm going to send one of these units, or a few of these units, over to the police station and a few over to the mosque. Don't forget, we already have some units
They're on the move.
Anyway.
I hope we're ready.
But pretty cool stuff. Anyway, guys, this is going to end our first look and gameplay of Syrian Warfare. If you guys have some opinions or thoughts about the game, make sure to let them post them in the comments below. Obviously, drop a like if you enjoyed the video, and if you guys want to see this game again, make sure to bestow it with a lot of likes, and maybe we'll come in with a nice little let's play of this series. I find it very interesting. I think there's some definite issues with the movement, pathfinding, even the visuals and stuff, but at the same time, I find it oddly fascinating, especially with the conflict we have at hand right now in Syria. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, take care, and have an awesome, awesome day.